So, day one in this godforsaken country. We were returning from our previous operation with Porter here and Andrew Hawkins working with the firm. We were returning from our previous operation and our plane got shut down. So we're stranded here in Lirantina or Lirantia, what can't recall the name of the country, something like that. And everything this ambulance was provided to us. Since we were on a medical mission on our last operation, we have a lot of medical stuff here. And so we're basically stranded and we had to scavenge stuff so we can help the local police officers, since there's an escalating situation here in this country. And they asked us to help them out. So we just decided, why the hell not, since we're stranded here, and they promised to help us get back to Zambala. Our flight was from Bolivia to Buenos Aires, and due to bad weather, we got diverted from our course, and it took us over this country, and we took some sound fire, machine gun fire. The wing of our plane and one of the motors was damaged, so we had to make a emergency landing. It was just the two of us, so we're basically stranded here now, and we're gonna do a video vlog about this, how it happened. If we don't make out, I hope if somebody who finds these videos will deliver them to the firm, the main office in Zambala. The firm guys, if you're watching, it was an honor and a pleasure. If we show you these videos, I hope it's with some cold beers and good food. So let's see how this shit goes.
And this was before we walked right up to the blue base. Nobody asked any questions. Nobody pointed any guns at us. There was no checkpoints, no nothing.
Not even an armed guard.
No. And even the guard on the HQ tent wasn't armed. And now we've been driving behind these blues for a while now, and nobody's asking any questions.
It's about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe a bit more.
Yeah, a bit more, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Day one is over. We did pretty good. We got some cash out of the things we were doing, and apparently there are some red forces, GFMs, are looking for two foreigners whose plane crash landed to the country, and there's no doubt about it, that's our plane. We've been helping people out. We made some contacts with the local police, so we're allowed to carry weapons. And we also have some contacts with the local village doctor who's helping us out. But all in all, we don't know who to trust. But yesterday night was pretty interesting. We walked right up to the task force, I think it was Task Force Charlie base. We got right up to their, like 2 meters from their HQ. Had we been the enemy, had we been spies, we could have taken them all out, but we're not here to cause any trouble, we're just gonna get out. Let's see what this day brings. Apparently there's a wedding coming up today, so we're dressed to kill. So let's see how today goes. Baka. So, second day, or this is the morning of the third. Yesterday was extremely interesting. We were basically fearing for our lives. When I said that we heard that GFM is looking for 2 foreigners who are illegally in the country whose plane crashed, well, that wasn't the case actually. They're looking for missing people from the village. So they're not looking for us per se, and we found out this because we just we up and blunt went there because there's a friend of mine, Vinny, we've been fighting with him in other wars back in the days, years ago. So I knew him, so we confronted him, told him that if you're looking for 2 foreigners, plane crashed, and if you want to deport us, which would have been really good for us, we can do that. And we can leave the country, but they weren't looking for us, so we didn't get deported, sadly. But we made a deal that if we help them out, we heal their soldiers, they will help us get out of the country, which is a better deal. That's the best deal we've got so far. We've been trying to get to Task Force Charlie. I think they were called the blue ones, but they're not interested. They're not interested in our services basically, and they actually are harassing the civilian population here as well, which is extremely interesting since they're supposed to be the good guys. Instead, the General Fuentes militia is doing quite the opposite. So let's see how today goes. We're on our way to the village. We're still camping out at the Task Force Charlie base as per orders. So far it looks pretty good. We're not fearing for our lives anymore, right, Porter? We're not fearing for our lives.
No, no.
He's concentrated to driving, which is not a bad thing, because we almost hit a fucking moose last night. But anyways, let's see how today goes. We're gonna meet with the village doctor. We're gonna see what the day brings. It's gonna be another beautiful day. Again, if we're watching this with you guys, the other firm guys, this was a trip. This was a trip. And if you get these videos and we're dead, it's an honor. So it's 9 o'clock in the morning. What do we do the first thing we get to town? We go to the fucking bar. But as I said earlier, it's a beautiful day here. And we need to run some errands, so.
So, another update. We're here at the CP3, supporting some GFM forces with the village doctor, helping people out. Hopefully tonight we can get out of the country. Hopefully. Let's see how it goes. So far, so good, but the day is young. Country.
Well, he's not convinced, I think.
No, I don't think so.
Good luck! Just tell the guys that if your goals follow, don't worry. It is expected to hit. Bye bye.
Transporting some hazardous materials, hopefully not getting shot, and after this hopefully all three of us can get out of this fucking country.
Okay, so good.
Yeah. There's Lirantina. And there's freedom. We made it out. We made it out.